right, hello everyone. Welcome to my stream. I think the color on my screen on my camera is a little off, but that's we're just gonna have to roll with it for now. It's very reddish. I think it's something's wrong with that USB port. It only happens when I plug it in there, I think. Anyway, hello, welcome. Yes, this is we're going to continue with some more Quern here. Also, something else I'd like to try maybe is an updated version of this ducking. I've tweaked it slightly, but unfortunately there's not a whole heck of a lot I can do with it. Let's see, I think it's on outputs. No, it's not. Smart pads. Yeah, it will only let me adjust the depth of it here on the Rodecaster Duo. As far as I can tell, I'll explore it more, later in the future, perhaps. But for now, I'll just leave it on, and at least for a little bit. Then I might turn it off, and I'll do some comparing afterward. I'm still kind of in the testing things out phase of my getting back into streaming stuff. Also, you may have noticed before I get started, you may have noticed up there in the upper right corner of your screen, yes, Extra Life is fast approaching. Holy cow, it snuck up on me this year. And so I will be streaming. I have nailed it down, determined. I will start streaming on this November 7th at noon, and go until November 8th at noon. Thankfully, I don't have to deal with any time change either, so it will just be playing 24 hours. Well, maybe a little more, simply because I'll need to take some time off to have a bite to eat here or there, and restroom breaks, that sort of thing. I don't think I'm gonna need to take any time off for naps or sleep. I don't intend to anyway. But we'll see how things go. Most likely I'll just need to make up about maybe 2 hours worth of cumulative time for bathroom breaks and dinner and such. So with that said, I think I'm done here for right now. It's interesting, the colors. I'm just looking at my Rodecaster deal here. So yeah, like I said, I will leave this ducking on for right now. It seems to be, it was dipping down to a level of -9 decibels, taking down 9 decibels. Now I've taken it to a third of that, just 3 decibels. And we'll see how that goes. All right, continuing on. I think I should turn this up just a bit. There, okay. Oh, all right. That was interesting. All right, so here we are. Yeah, that's right. The weird stuff out there. The water not behaving the way one would expect that it would, or should. So we finally did quite a bit and got us to the point where here we are now up this ladder here. And we're in a place called North Shore. No, it's the Northern Viewpoint. Excuse me, North Shore's below us down there. We're in the Northern Viewpoint, which is up above the North Shore. So, we still have quite a few items here. We have 2 of these doorknob things now. We still have this, although I don't think we need it any further. Same with this pitcher and this test tube, but we'll see. Spoon and this vase, I don't think we ever needed. It was just there to trick us. Don't know about the sun thing and the clippers. Here, there's the other knob. And that's that. Okay. So, great stuff. let's see where we can go from here. Looks like there's some interesting little baskets of sand and rock or something. I guess we'll find out more about that later. But hey, look at this. So this is an interesting little key. Here it is. It has a gear on it. And that kind of tells me maybe this is used to unlock all of those buildings we've come across that has a gear lock symbol next to the door. So if that's the case, good. Maybe that'll open that up. I don't know where it's used to open it up. I haven't seen any keyholes. Well, I guess we'll see. Before we grab whatever that is, probably a lever. Let's read yet another letter from our, I was going to say benefactor. He's not a benefactor by any means, as far as I can tell so far. He is a villain. So let's read a letter from him.
After decades of hard work, experimenting, and prototyping, I achieved great progress in crystal engineering, and it clearly became one of my many expertise. This was the time she first appeared to me. At that moment, I realized that I was never really alone. The strange sense of being watched I used to feel was probably her. She introduced herself as the warden of this world. What a miserable lie it was. She had no right to claim such a title.
All right, still sounding egotistical. That's to be expected. And he's talking about being there for decades. So again, that leads further credence to my theory that he's been there since, who knows, hundreds of years. Ciencia era perennius, knowledge more lasting than bronze. Really? Ciencia, I get, that is knowledge, that's true, but perennius. I don't know, perennius sounds like an annual thing or something. No, that'd be well, I don't know. Difference between flowers that are annuals and perennials, right? I guess, I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's more of his crap. All right, and then this is this. Yeah, definitely looks like a lever that fits into a slot sort of thing. All right, so we'll keep on the lookout for that. I think we actually have seen one already somewhere. I don't remember off the top of my head, but we'll look, we'll find it. And what do we have here? He looks like he's got some interesting things, some broken pieces that we can't pick up. Button, knob, looks like another puzzle. Throttle kind of device. Ooh, that looks like part of that wind-up key that we saw. Okay, interesting. Not much up here then, unless this leads to something. Alright, what about that? No. This? No. No, just hitting that button, which does nothing. Okay, so how about this lever? No. Alright, and we can't interact with these rings directly. It doesn't look like it. Okay, well, that's that for now, I suppose. Until we can get this somehow unlocked or whatever. Let's see, does this reveal anything? Blue, good old blue torch? No, I don't see anything being revealed. And I apologize again for the weird cutouts there, and it keeps on showing things like, or not things, it keeps showing that no signal. I don't know what's going on. Wish I had an answer for you there. Worst case scenario, I will need to do the extra live stream, unfortunately, from Windows, because apparently, I guess, maybe Linux is just having weird issues trying to send all this data over to the streaming PC. We automatically, I was like, it's taken over. What the heck? I don't have control. Yeah, that's all. Wait, was that smoke there before? Yeah, it was. After we put that thing. All right. Move this mouse out of the way so I don't keep bumping it. And put that back on activity feed. Thank you. Okay. We still don't know what is supposed to go in here, but we've got these gear. We've got this gear key and we got a lever now. Well, here's a gear. See, it still isn't active. We have to actually use that key someplace that unlocks the gear doors. Now, if I recall, someplace we saw. This is where the boat was, right? Yeah. It wasn't over here. Someplace we saw, I think it was actually early on. Let's head back over here. We saw a place where we could potentially use this lever. Was it all the way back here? I don't think it was this far back. The damn sledgehammer. No, it was not this far back. Okay. But somewhere I do recall seeing someplace that could take a lever in it. So let's come up here. I don't remember where it was. Just remember it being kind of on the ground or something. Zappity zap zap. So let's see if we can find where that was. We've been in here all right? Yeah, I'm certain we had. In fact, this is probably where we found the red crystal thing. I'll bet. Yeah, we read this, didn't we, already? Quern, where it talks about the name being Undying, yeah, Land of Undying Thoughts, yeah, okay. Let's see, was it down below, mayhaps? I don't think so. No, doesn't look like it was. Okay. Was it perchance? No, it wasn't here. Okay. And I don't think it's over here. I still haven't figured out what is the deal with this. Was it around here somewhere, maybe? Not in here. Inside of here, I don't think so. This is where we did get that second knob. Okay, that almost looks like a giant doorway in the rock with a triangular top, doesn't it? Might be a little bit dark on your screen, so but on mine I can see it a little bit better. I think maybe my monitor's brightness is turned up a little bit. Anyway. Nope, not there. Was it up here, maybe? No. Still don't have a clue what opens this up, so it's probably an exit only. Same with this. Don't know what opens this up. Can't tell from the symbols, really. There's nothing over here, I'm sure. And this ends abruptly there. So, okay, it wasn't around here. Will Rudd. I am rapidly running out of ideas. Maybe it wasn't this game where I saw it. I could have sworn it was, though. Could have sworn. Let's check around here. Okay, there's this. Still haven't found. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That right there has a gear symbol on it, and we've got ourselves a gear key. Sure enough, we can finally open this thing up. Oh, hey, it's doing a lot more than just that. Yay. We've unlocked a shortcut. Yeah, see, that leads back here. Always wondered about this. Okay, but it looks like there might be a little bit more to it here. Oh, we've got this. What is this? Couldn't tell you. It doesn't look like I can manipulate it directly here. Let's call it a cylinder for now. Looks like almost a knob too, really, but cylinder's fine. And then this, which... no. Oh, that is locked. Okay. This whole thing looks like it slides down. Let's see, is this going to reveal anything for us, maybe? No. No, it will not. Okay. So we're still a bit clueless here. At least we got that much open. I know there was a lever thing somewhere. But now that we've used that key, can we actually go in these places where there's a gear lock symbol on them? Where was one of them? I'm already forgetting. Wasn't you, was it? Yeah, it was you. You're one of them. And no, nothing. So, I don't know. Let's keep looking around here. I know there was. Yeah, here's another one with a gear. And I don't think, yeah, this thing can't be used there, so that's useless. What about this guy? Can we use this lever on it? I don't think so. No. How about the knob? No. Don't think so. I don't think there's anything over here. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. All right. Yeah, that's right. There's nothing over here where the boat used to be. So let's go back. Go around here to where was it I was going to go to? Oh, what about back here? Was there anything? No. No, there was not. Never mind then. I'm going to turn off the ducking. I think it's still not working as well as I was hoping it would. Let me go back. Oh yeah, up through here again. And across here. Yeah, there was this lever, which we've already done, but that's not the one I'm thinking of. Back here near the alchemy lab. I don't think it was here in the lab. But it might have been nearby. Boy, that creaking sure is annoying and loud. I also don't think it was here in the garden area, right? So many things needed, and I don't know how these things are supposed to open. All these doors with locks on them. So incredibly annoying. So many of them too. All right, yeah, no, it's not here. So let's move on. Oh, what was it? Was there something back here? No, this is just where the boat landed. All right, I have lost it. I have lost where I saw that place for a lever. I do not remember where it was. And I may have just been hallucinating it. I don't know. I'm also looking for any place where that cylinder thing that I got could go. Wherever it is now. There, yeah. And I don't have a clue. Nothing to hang on there to go get water from. Maybe we'd already done one lever thing, I guess. Still not seeing. No. Not seeing where I needs to go. I don't think anything in my inventory here. No, lighting things up isn't helping either. There's so much that I'd like to be able to do, but I can't. There's so many doors, that's what I'm getting at. I just can't do anything with them. I feel like I should be able to, unless maybe those doors are all just reserved for like the end of the game or towards the end, you know? And so I'm not meant to do anything with them until then. Always got to remember to look up. You never know what you might find if you never look up. Oh, I see. That switch says it opens that gate, which it certainly did. This one over here. I'm gonna just tell you what, I'm gonna put this thing over here because it actually is making, if I use the blue torch in it, I don't hear anything happening at all. So I'm like almost 100% certain blue torch has nothing to do with anything. I feel like you can manipulate this torch somehow. It's got these what look like little knobs or something. It can be turned, but no, they can't. But this one, I put it in, and I hear a sound, which doesn't necessarily mean anything, but I'm going to go back in that lab over here. Because that's what it's kind of connected to, right? Down here. It was just on the other side of this wall, I think. Or thereabouts. But I'm not seeing anything, so I don't know if maybe that's a red herring. Knowing what I know of the game so far, I doubt it. I think that sound is somewhat significant. I'll be damned if I know why. Maybe in here, because it's also next to that wall. Much more carbon. Yeah, see, there's where I attached it. I can't even jump over there. Can I get around and get a better vantage point? No, not really. I was hoping I might be able to see what's underneath that pathway there, but no, I can't. Doesn't open this up, does it? No. See, it's got the crystal symbol on it, so I thought maybe, but no. But no. Okay. Does it like light up something else? Enable some other door? I wonder if maybe there's a path. I know that some games there might be like a little path between some trees or in the rocks or something that are easily overlooked. And I wonder if maybe that's something that's going on. Here, let me swing this around. To look at that torch that I placed. Yeah, there. That's it. I don't see anything above or below. Is that it? Is that where I put it? I think so, because see, there's that. Yeah, that's got to be it. There's that pathway. Maybe there isn't anything underneath it, but it's gotta be there for some reason. Well, I am just traveling in circles here now, aren't I? Sploosh. And putting that torch in, I thought might open up something roundabouts here, but so far nothing, honey. I don't know why I keep coming back to this room. There's nothing in there. I mean, this is the only new thing we've come across here. But so far, I don't see any way of activating it. It's like whatever we can, we need to like do something with this machine here. And it has a very unusual black thing right there. Can we light it up? Can't crouch down. So I don't know what that is, what that blackness is right there. But it looks like maybe that powers whatever it is, that it powers this thing, but we can't even do anything with that. Not this lamp here, lantern. No, nothing. Or maybe, well, again, it doesn't matter. It's very much locked and it's not opening. I don't know. Okay, it's not what I meant to do. Fine, whatever. Let's go back to, let me run back over through here again real quick. I know, just running in circles. Yes, yes. See some green stuff down there. It's glowing. Maybe. No, it's just the water. What's green? Reflecting off the water, though. Don't you? Yeah, I already knew about that. Thank you. Already knew. That's dangerous to have that handle right there in the fire. That seems poorly thought out. Oh well. One more look through this area over here. Get my blue torch out just in case, because you never know. Something may suddenly reveal itself. Little disposal pot. Sit down here and take a load off, huh? Wouldn't that be nice? Me oh my. What do they call those little things? Little hand rakes. I know a trowel is like the hand shovel. Excuse me. What are those little mini rakes called? Or do they have a name besides mini rake? I'm sure they do. Okay, I don't see anything more we can do here for now. So let me head back. And we go back to... Well, not there. That's just another way of connecting up with the same place we were just at. Was it here? No. Wait. Where am I trying to go? I don't even know. Still haven't figured out what's supposed to go in here. Besides, you know, the red crystal can go in there, right? Yeah, so far nothing I have found. Yeah, it's going anywhere. All right, let's go back up top here, because I don't know where else to go. Don't you know? Around here, the button thing and that thing, and literally nothing else can I interact with here. Like literally nothing else. Blue torch is not revealing anything. Well, yeah, there's nothing else for me to do there. I think all this is just decoration. I don't see anything here that I can interact with except for this thing which held a key, which I got long ago. Nothing here to interact with. Not even this grindstone can be interacted with. There, it's locked. Closed off. Over here, there's that file next to the The old crystal, nothing there. I wonder if these two things mean anything here. I mean, I'll take a quick snapshot of them, but I don't think there's any point to them. We're done messing with those eyes, the skull. I am open to suggestions, wide open. Preferably just hints, but you know, it has to be an out and out solution to something. I'll probably accept that too. Just for the hell of it, let me run back over here. I know I keep going back over here and I don't need to, but can't really climb this teeny ladder. This, I swear, it looks like, you know, the fact that this is aimed right at that doorway, right? And it's using the same sort of piping that we've seen connecting all of those locked doors, such as, not that one. I don't think there's one around here. Such as this one. Well, I don't see any pipes here necessarily, but on some of the others I have. It really is making me believe that that's central to everything. Ah, here's the lever that I knew I saw it someplace. Okay. See, I knew I wasn't just dreaming or imagining things. Okay, and yes, it does fit in there. Now we can finally see what the hell's in here. Oh, look. Aha! Look, would you look at this? Finally, this is where it all is. Dang, man. Well, let's read another letter before we get too far into whatever all this stuff is here, okay? Here we go.
She was convinced that if I stayed, I would soon reach a point upon which I would no longer be myself.
Well, that you reached beyond that point now.
I couldn't understand her point. Although she tried to convince me to leave the island, I did not listen. I knew that the knowledge I gained could have changed my entire civilization for the better. The gateway was fully operational at the time, but I didn't know for sure whether I'd be able to find Quern again. It took me 14 years to locate this world. I couldn't take the risk. I wasn't ready to leave all my work behind. Not yet.
Into Magna. Great things collapse of their own weight. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, we've got collected 10 of these so far, I guess, huh? All right. Well, let's see. We got this now. A bucket. Excuse me. Yep. Got ourselves a bucket here. Looks like we can put it in there or something in there anyway. Gives us a symbol. Another one of these, we can pop that out. Oh, and that unpowers the thing, because now the top one is gone. Okay, so this one has a circular indent. This one has a cross or plus indent. I wonder if they're required for different ones here or something. We've got a device here where pushing the button does nothing. Certainly change the symbols on it, but I don't see if there's a reason to just yet. Let me get the old blue out here. Someone painted over that. Thanks a lot. Probably the guy that's been leaving us letters. Okay. And this looks like a place to, like, I don't know, power up the things. Like if I drop that in there. Okay. That looks like something I need to note, so I will. That up there doesn't seem to mean much. And if I put this one in, get that one symbols, okay. Okay, so it doesn't really matter which symbol is, let's try the second one here. What does it do? Anything? Okay. It doesn't look like it matters which symbol goes into which thing. It seems to only do one at a time, no matter what. So that opens up two more. Finally, thank goodness. Okay. Quite sure what I don't think that has to do with this symbol. I don't know what this is, but maybe we'll come across the code for it later. Regardless, we now should have two more doors open for us. See, that one looks like it's partially constructed, but not yet fully constructed. I don't know if those are power sources. I'm just going to call them cylinders for now. Okay, so I know that one of them was in the garden. The other one, I think, the one that had the chalice symbol. Actually, I don't remember where it was. So let's go on a hunt for it. I don't remember exactly where that door or cabinet or whatever it was. But I'm sure we will find it. I know it's not up here. This is still that exit only from whatever. And nope, it's not that one. That one I've kind of memorized by now, I think. Close to it, at least. That one over there, I know that. Nothing in there. It's not this one. This doesn't even have a symbol. No, it does. It has a gear symbol. Yeah. Have we even, for that matter, come across a chalice symbol on something? I don't think we have. Now let's go on over to, I guess, the acorn place. Huh. This one's got that bottle symbol. Crystal symbols at the other lab, but this one we can open. I know we can do that. It is open. Hey, all right. Yeah, this just slid over. Open. Squeezed liquids of the native berries have quite intense effects on one's senses. Though drinking pure berry juices would be almost unbearable for the human body, the substance this device mixes with the liquids makes their effects significantly weaker. It just dilutes it then, I guess. be cautious, even though they are diluted. Yeah, some of them could be quite intoxicating. So it doesn't go into any details whatsoever as to what senses are affected. That's a shame. Oh, there was something already in there? Apparently. Okay. Can't put that there. Can't put that there. I've got a bucket, don't I? No, can't put that there. Well, what the heck am I supposed to put there? I don't have... a cup or glass or anything. Closest things I have are a pitcher, test tube, spoon. Got this vase. No, not the vase. And this bucket. That's it. Those are the only things I've got. If it's not going to accept any of those, then it must be something else I need. So this is still a dead end for now. Oh, that was the chalice one. Okay, and the seed one, is right over here. Okay, here we go. And there we go. An interesting little wine glass. Cool. And I'm assuming these are berries. Or at least the things that we can make in there. So let's do one without that and see what happens. Click to drink. All right. Drank it and nothing happened. Doesn't even say what the substance is. Boy, talk about being vague around here. Okay, these are rotted away, so that's nothing. Let's try this. So I need to use that same little picker thing, huh? Where is it? There it is. There you are. These don't have names, I guess. But yeah, in you go. And so let's try the turquoise drink. Certainly did not last long. Maybe that one's nothing. Where's my... There it is. I'm gonna pick her. All right, let's try these white ones here. All right, let's see what the white thing does for us. Slows down. Ow, that hurt. Okay. It's probably going to be the purple one. But of course we're going to try them all. Turns out to be blue, actually. All right, drink the blue. And one more, the orange here. And let's see what that does. don't see that it's doing anything. If I didn't really notice any of them are doing anything. Although I'm willing to bet I may have I made a mistake. And I'm supposed to notice that this red disappears, perhaps. I'm just guessing. Because we've seen that same red paint covering something up earlier. No, maybe not. Alright, well, let's go try another one. Try the white one here. I know I did all these. I wasn't paying attention to that red paint, though. Because this stupid note is so vague, it doesn't say what these intense effects are. Or anything like that. This one makes us really slow. And that's a harsh sounding sound as well. But the red stuff is still there. I wonder... Actually, yeah, well, let's try this one first. No. I mean, it makes us really fast. Look at that. Super speedy. I bet you I wonder if that's what it is. We have to make the super speedy potion to get across something really fast. Right, it's that we can't do anything about this painted out stuff. So I'll bet you that's what that is, but I still don't know where it would come into play. Just out of curiosity, can we do something like these red little berries here? Can these go in there? Oh, maybe. Maybe this will kill us. Let's give it a shot. Oh, there it is. Okay, and maybe the speedy thing is still useful, but now we've seen that. Okay. How about the yellow ones? They're kind of berry-like, right? Alright, we got this yellow one here. Oh crap, everything's upside down. And backwards, and yikes. Don't like that one. And taste them all. Taste all the berry juices. Cool, so got an achievement for that. Alright, so let's get the red one. That's clearly the one that we need. I guess because I got that achievement, the other flowers wouldn't work in here. And that's fine. So let's hang on to this. Let's not drink it. Okay, until we absolutely need to. Until we get back to that one spot. And in the meantime, I guess that's where we're heading back now. So, yeah, let's go back there. Yes, sirree. Oh my goodness, already an hour down. Holy cow. All right, let's drink up to our health. 3719. Okay. I'll bet you that's what this is that these are numbers. like this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'll bet you that's what that is. There's 12. So 3, 7, 1, 9. 5, 6, 7. 1. And sorry, this would be 9 then. And sure enough, we got us a new one. All right, well, first we've got to drop it in here and see what that's going to do. And make a note of it. Okay. And then we can drop it in here to open up a new place, presumably. Hey, 2 new places. Awesome. Yes. All right, one of which, the crystal one, is just right over here. I think. Yes, right here, this cabinet. Okay. Note that, please. Thank you. Can't see the one behind it. And, oh, okay. We have to hit these in a particular order. So, up, up, down, up, up, down, down, up, down, up. Yep, okay. Excellent. Books that we can't read, which is dumb. I love reading books. And this thing, which... Okay. Oh. It opens up and becomes that. Whatever that is, I don't know. But I see it has that same base that the red crystal. It's actually the inverse of that. So in theory, we should be able to put this red crystal onto the base. Yeah, and so it becomes another torch. Great. Where do we do that? How do we do that? Over here somewhere? No, well, let me put that in there. Is there any place where we can put this into a holder or something? Maybe. Maybe that holder outside where I currently have the orange torch, huh? It ought to be able to hold this, right? Same thing with the telescope. It's also designed to hold it. Let's give those a try, just for the hell of it. So let me just take this back. Thank you. Can I put this in here? Yes. Can I then put the red thing in here? Yes. But looks like only temporarily. Okay, fine. Yeah, maybe that's a good thing. Well, let's try it in the telescope. I know we still have one more door to check out that we just unlocked, but we'll do that in a moment. While I'm thinking about it, let's try this weirdness out here. Boom. How about that? Set that thing on fire. And what does that do for us? It gives us a symbol. One that I am absolutely going to sketch right now, because I'm certain that's important. Ooh, I'm setting something on fire there. Or not. Okay, that's all right. I do see smoke on just about anything. Can I set the tree on fire? Yeah, no, I guess everything's going to smoke a little, but nothing will actually get set on fire unless it's meant to. Not even that. Huh. I think the only thing I was supposed to burn was that tapestry. See, that's out of range there. What about this? Burn it. Big old rock in the way there. And we're back over here. But yeah, okay, so it was mainly just to open that up, so now we see it. And I'm sure it's going to be a solution for some puzzle we're going to encounter later. But for now, we have another doorway to look at. Or it could just be a closet or cabinet, for all I know. And it's a doorway. There's something in here. The cave. A couple more phallic stones. Ooh, interesting little opening up there. Aha! Look at that. And we have in our notebook this. So up, down, 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 up, down, up, up, down, down. Okay, I gotcha. Up, down, up, down. And there we go. Okay, more things. Oh, wow, look at all this. Great stuff here. Okay, yeah, see, here's one. The other one was two. Let's take a snapshot of that. Brightest of all scholars, draw at least 19 sketches in your notebook. Okay. Why 19? And what is the deal with that? Spark plug kind of thing. Oh, that's just a sketch on the wood behind it. I see the hole was burned in it, but now we've seen what. Okay, well, I'm still going to sketch that just in case. Maybe that's useful for something. Oh, no, I see it. It's a telescope now, and it's got the torch on the end of it. Okay, we didn't really need that sketch then. I'm going to go ahead and delete it. At least I don't think we need it, so. Boy. We need it again, we can come back. I'm pretty sure we won't need it. Oh, great. Another letter from my favorite villain.
By now, it must be obvious to you that I connected these marked doors and entrances to the main energy converter unit. Actually, this feature has nothing to do with the crystal battery machine's main purpose at all.
Nothing.
I've implemented this secondary function in order to direct you along the path and prevent you from spoiling my well-structured course. When the converter is fully powered, meaning that all the batteries are in place, it supplies energy to the mechanics. I can only hope that she will not interfere with
batteries. Okay.
She's but a desperate echo of a fallen civilization lingering here agelessly. It is clear that she is not worthy of the gift that has been given to her.
Wow. And you are even less worthy. Yeah, okay, sorry, I was not flipping off anyone watching this. I was flipping off this, the speaker and writer of this letter, who on all the letters, that is. Because clearly he is an asshole. Even more so than me. I just hate feeling like a rat in a maze, and that's exactly what it feels like. It hurts you to spoil my well-structured course, yeah. To direct you along the path, you know. No, screw you. And I only hope that she won't interfere with our work. Who's our? Is that this guy speaking in the royal hour, I guess? The royal we? Or is he trying to include me in his work? In which case, fuck no, did not include me in your work. Egotistical maniac. Greetings and salutations, Drapax. Thank you for joining me. Ooh, having lots of fun here. How are things in your neck of the woods? Desperate echo of fallen. So wow, he is just so villainous. All right, let me get out of this letter here and let's grab some more things here. This definitely looks important, so let me get a snapshot of it. Doing good. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. And clearly this we need, whatever it is, some sort of gear. I think I might know where that goes. Now, I'm not entirely sure. Let's see. What does that say? P something. Perfume? Perfume. That's worse handwriting than what I've got. I don't think it was written by the same guy who wrote all these letters, because this is actually legible. That is not. Maybe that's his signature. I don't know. Just out of curiosity, if you don't want to talk about it, Drapax, I totally can't understand. I was just curious, have you found a good employer, or at least line of work or anything yet? I know it's been a little while and I keep forgetting to check in with you on that. That's my fault. Okay, so these we have to hit in a certain order in order to open this up, I'm guessing. But before I get in on that... Oh, I see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, they're numbered. Well, that's going to be interesting to work out. Yes, work for so much. Well, hey, at least it's something. So, congrats on that. At the very least. I'm still keeping my eyes and ears open as well, of course. But so far, haven't seen anything yet. Not unless you're good at sales and being like a broker. But and I keep on anytime someone at work mentions your field, like talking about sec ops or whatever, I keep wanting to say, hey, I know a guy, but they're not hiring in that field, that area, unfortunately. Yeah. More technical than sales. Exactly. So it looks like the shaded areas are what we need to hit, but we need to hit them in order, I'm guessing, based on these numbers here. So, for example, 1 is there, and the next one up is 3. It's not hitting 2, so that'd be 3 next. That's 12 right there, so it probably isn't the next one. There's 7. That's 4, so probably 1, 3. No, that's not 3, excuse me. That's 15. That's 4, so that probably is the second one to press. No, here's 3 over here. That would be the second one to press. So it looks like 1, 3, 4. Boy, this is gonna suck trying to memorize this without writing it down. 1, 3, 4. If it's supposed to be like, you know, pressed in this way, this manner. 1, 3, 4, and then over here to 6. That's that one. Then 7. Yeah, and then 12 and 14. And then 15, I guess. Right there, so there's 8 hits there. 1, 2, excuse me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that'd be the 8 things to hit. All right, let's see if I can hit them in that order then. And that's just for number 1. Number 2, like I said, we took a picture of it. So, all right, let's give this a shot. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3, 4, technically. 6 and then 7. So 6 and then 7. 12, 14, and 15. So, yeah, 12, 14, and then 15. Okay, yep, that got 1. All right, good. Another power symbol. And then it rotates around to point downward. Oh, so that's going to confuse us even more. Great. All right, let's look at that. That was, no, I don't want to write a note there. I'm trying to get to the previous page. There it is. Oh dear. Oh, that's awful. I was looking at it through the telescope, but apparently that, and then we go back and get a better zoomed in look at it. I thought the telescope was zoomed in, so it would take a shot of it zoomed in, but no. When I take a sketch, apparently it's weird like that and doesn't do it that way. So this, I just fell down from there. Wow, okay, so that's that. Can't tell though if the arrow's pointing up or down on that, or even if it's there at all. But let's go ahead and sketch that. And now let's go back to this and see if we can open it up. Uh-oh, incoming ad break. Oh, heads up. Actually, you're subscribed, aren't you, JPEG? So I don't think you'll get any ad breaks after all. All right. Well, that's gonna suck. I'm gonna probably have to write this down. Okay. And I got the perfect idea. One moment. Okay, so I'm the kind of weirdo that doesn't keep a pad and pencil nearby, even when he's gaming. I don't know why. I guess I'm just always thinking like, well, you don't need pencil and paper in this day and age. You just need something. If you need something to write on, you can always find other ways of doing it, like taking notes on your computer with a text editor and stuff like that. But if you need to actually draw something like I need to do here, well, thankfully I actually do have a tech way of doing it. I had gotten a Kobo book reader recently that actually includes a pen and you can draw on it. Let me bring up the old notebook thing here. My notebooks, new notebook, and it's going to be just a basic notebook. Or we'll give it the name Quern. Oh boy, it's using, I think it has built in the nighttime thing where, what do you call that? There's probably a term for it, where it shifts blue light out of the screen to be easier on your eyes during the nighttime. So the screen is very yellowish orange. You can't really tell now, but yeah, there it is. It's mostly blank. There's nothing to see there. But, all right, let me see if I can't draw this thing here. Come back here, let's look at this. So I'm gonna make a duplicate. Actually, And even has an eraser on the back end. So yeah, I'm gonna make it nice and big. And oh boy, I can't draw circles to save my life. But maybe I thought there was a thing where I can have it. Oh, that might only be in yeah, never mind. Sorry, I'm just thinking that there's a tool on here where I can draw an approximate circle, and you hit a button or something, and it actually turns it into a a circle. So, but I'm not in that mode. I'm in complete freeform drawing mode, and that's fine. Okay. Let's see now. We want to. Which ones do we actually want to press? Looks like this guy here. Let me switch to. I have colors, so let me put in a color, and I'm going to use highlighter. So I'm going to highlight the ones that we need to press in. Okay, there's that, and this one right here. All right, and then down here, this guy. And then these two. And then these two outside here. Be neat if I could like project this so that you could see it too or something, but oh well, it just is what it is. All right, let me go back to my ballpoint pen with the black pen color. All right. That's weird. The overlaps look like crap in this. Oh well, I guess that's the default there of how this works. But I can still make it work. All right, so now that I have highlighted the ones we're going to need to hit, let's see. This being one has to be first. Let's see, this one over here is 2, so it has to be second. I might as well point here. See, this one's first. This one has to be second. That's the number 2. We don't do 3, but 4 is though, so that has to be the third one that we hit. Okay, and then after that, see, that's 10. That's 16. That's 9. 14. So 9's the lowest so far. Oh, here's 8. Let's do 8. That's going to be the next one, the fourth button to be hit. Then we hit 9. That's the 5th button to hit. 10 is the 6th button. 12 will be the 7th. Actually, we don't hit this one at all. I just now realized that. That's okay. The numbers still work as long as I just count from 2 to 9 instead of 1 to 8. So, that's fine. So that's 12. Then 14 down here is number 8, and number 9 will be this one up here, which is 16. That's the 9th one to hit. There we go. So now I've got these. Oh, you definitely can't see it, but I've got it written down here. Just have to trust me. And with this, it's an e-ink display, I guess is what I should have said. It's not a tablet. e-reader, so it's ink display from Kobo. All right, with that, I should be able to do this, unless it also has to be upside down thanks to that arrow. Let's try it without doing it upside down and see what happens first, though. So I'm gonna hit them in order of as if it were, you know, right side up. And no, it has to be upside down. So let me, thankfully, I can just turn this upside down. Oh no, it rotated on me too. Oh great, so I'm gonna have to just use my imagination on it and see. All right, so if it were rotated, I'm sure I could probably, actually I can just lay it flat here and look at it. Okay, so I need to hit these in this order here. This one, this one, this one, this one. Boy, this sucks, by the way. 6, 7, 8, 9. And there it is. That's what it was. Technology saves the day once again. All right. That one sucked. Definitely would help to have a actual pen and paper so you can just turn it upside down without it automatically rotating right side up on you. Excuse me. Still fun, you know. Oh. Okay. I gotcha. Can I just put anything down here? Okay, not everything is heavy enough. Oh, I gotcha. Okay, so we have to find something heavy enough or make something heavy enough, and that's where that other thing comes into play. But we probably can't get that yet until we have something heavy enough. I'll bet. Let me go all the way back up here and grab one of the ones we've already placed. Crap, we're already approaching 10:30. Man, we're running out of time. Let me grab one of these guys because I'm sure they're all about the same weight. And then we'll come back over here to the weighing mechanism. Let's see how much it actually does weigh. Because I'm sure they're all about the same. Yeah, see, that's pretty weighty, right? Yeah. I don't think there's any, I mean, anyway, so we need to come up with something that's just as weighty, right? And that kind of is, actually. That's even more weighty, I think, and we certainly don't need it anymore. Wait, where did I put the thing? There, right next to it. It might be too weighty. Maybe if I filled this jug with water? Or filled the test tube with something? Actually, that just about. Let me move my point of view so that it points right at the tip. That orange thing points right at the tip of that line there. Okay. So what did I set there that was kind of weighty enough? Oh, not quite that. Definitely not that. A bucket. Maybe if I put water in the bucket or something. Not that. No. Yeah, definitely still that. It goes right to the tip there. Wait, where was that scroll guy there? There it is. Yeah, see, that's even weightier. Okay. Can we use that scroll thing? I thought we tried. I don't think it will fit. Maybe. But hey, I'm willing to give it a shot. Let's see what happens here. Where am I? Oh, we had to remove... That's okay, we can go this way. We had to remove a thing which closed that door. So now we put it back in here to reopen everything back up for us. Get those two open, thank you. Okay. And now let's head back to that door. And we go into this cave. Take this and set down the scroll. No, scroll's too heavy. It has to be exactly the same weight, the correct weight. All right, well, we might still be able to make this work. Let's try some various things. Also, let me get this back again so we have a weight to compare against. Now, let's see. Let me come over here and get a jug full of water. No, we can't. We tried it that way. That's not how that works. Can we put the bucket? Actually, we got a bucket now, don't we? Can we put the bucket on here? I don't think we can. No, we cannot. No. We do have this gear we haven't figured out. I think, like I said earlier, I think I know where it goes. Let's see. It's nearby. Let me go to it. All right, to this thing here, maybe. Maybe on this. No. Okay, nope. Never mind. I was wrong. I was hoping it might. Shit, I could just walk down there. What was it we used that water on? Can we pick it back up again? I don't think so. No, okay, now I remember. Yeah, we used something to transport the water over here and dumped it out in there with the fish. Yeah. But I don't remember what that thing was. Oh well. And we can't, I mean, there's nothing else for us to pick up. Is there? It's that torch with the red crystal on it, but I mean, for all I know, it might be heavy enough. I suppose. Why did this close again? I thought we opened it. Oh, because I took the thing off. Because of course I did. All right. Sure. Let's go grab that off of the telescope. And I don't know where that little gear is supposed to go then. I was wrong. So, bloop, bloop. Come on. Grab both of them. Thank you. Let's do... Oh, weight comparison first. Sorry. That's important. Alright. Well, that might actually be it. Let's see. If we set this down, line up that arrow, like right there. Seems good. take that. Nope, that's too heavy by itself. That's not heavy enough. Even that white or yellow torch is too heavy. Blue torch is too heavy. Good gracious me. Everything is either too heavy or not heavy enough. And the fact that I can adjust this somehow, there's an opening right there, makes me wonder. I'm guessing I'm supposed to use like sand. Oh, I get it. I think I know how you're supposed to use this. I was doing it kind of like the poor man's way, where you set this on there. I mean, I was just comparing it that way, but this, where's my spoon? Yeah. You just need to do it this way. Okay. And there they are. It's perfectly even. So now, whatever we put on here, that's how you're supposed to use it. I see. Has to match that. Yeah. Well, we can get ourselves another wine glass full of something, right? Or we can figure out what that bucket is needed for. We might be able to fill up the jug. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. Let's see. Let's go back to this way. Back to the alchemy lab and the other things around here. I'm hearing some weird sounds now I don't recall hearing before. It's either my imagination or it just was there before and I never noticed. Okay, so we can put our jug here. We can't pump it because there's nothing to pump. But I'll bet we can regulate sort of by we can put in one. Let's put in, actually just leave it at one. Can we just do one? Boy, it really filled up with just the one there, huh? I don't know. Well, that's probably just for graphics sake. We'll check that out. But also, while we're in this area, let's go back to the garden and, or what is it called? Gardens. Okay, yeah. And let's get the red guy again here. Where's my glass? Sheesh, losing my mind here. Okay. It's weird that the music just suddenly picks up in that gardens area and gets real intense, and then it slows down when you leave. Whatever. Also, now that we have the weight calibrated, we don't need to keep this out of here. We can put it back in. Thank you. Now let's go weigh these two items and see what they look like. Yeah, grape juice. Exactly. That was a lot of grape juice just for one small test tube. So here's the pitcher. Even that's not enough, but we could probably put more into it. That's not enough. Let's do the pitcher. We'll add more liquid to it if we can. And I'm pretty sure we can. It's a shame we have to go all the way across the world to get it. And get caught on things in the way. On the way. Hey, I love grape juice. Actually, I like grape soda, but it's been a long time since I've had grape juice. Okay, I can't put the full thing here, so I have to empty it out first. Then put it in there. And now let's use the test tube to put 2 portions of grape juice in here, okay? And we'll see if that's enough. Even though it looks like the same amount, you know, it could be very well be a different amount actually, because it's going by the actual numbers, not by the visual representation. Let's see if this weighs enough. If it actually shows that it's weighing more, then we might be on the right track. Oh, I think it is. So let's give it like 3 test tubes worth and see how that compares. It's not an easy comparison. But we gotta do what we can. Okay, pour it out, set it back down, find my test tube wherever the hell it is. There's 2. And here's 3. I'll take that, and let's see if that gives us the weight we need. If it's not any more or less, then you can come to the conclusion that, all right, this isn't the right thing to put on there to counter the weight then. And if that's the case, then I don't know. Yeah, no, it's the same amount. So it probably has been the same amount every time. Huh. I'm wondering if let's go back to shoot, where was I going to go? Did I skip that over? Oh, yeah, over here. I'm wondering if this... Oh, can I grab this thing back? No. If this has anything to do with the fact that it shows these symbols that light up here every time I set one of these on it. Like maybe each one of these is a different weight, perhaps? Or, no, I don't know. Looks like we could maybe put together this one here that's partially made. Almost. If only it would let us, but no, it won't. partially there. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, while I'm here, sketch that if it'll let me. Plus, we already determined that it's not weighty enough, even with the liquid in it. Did it actually sketch that with it? Yeah, it sure did. Not that we need it now, but just in case. While I had the effect going. Come on. What? What can we do here? Can't close that door. Once it's open for good. What am I missing? Need something that's going to be weighty enough for this. It's true, we have this thing here. Like something is supposed to go there. A bucket. Oh my gosh. Now I feel stupid, but, you know. Of course I should. I think it was 4 bits of sand, wasn't it? Oh, too heavy. Okay. Three sands, then. Maybe. I can't believe I didn't think about this. Ugh. I'm such a fool. But hey, I got there at least in the end, eventually. That's something, isn't it? All right. So we can now take this power source, put the sand down, and yay, we're out of here. Uh-oh. What?
Who are you that wanders this world uninvited? Another explorer? What are you seeking?
I'm a prisoner,
Power.
actually.
Immortality?
Away home?
Or are you just a fool looking for salvation?
The latter.
You can't simply enjoy the power of Quern.
I don't want to.
Not without consequences. You must leave the same way you came here.
Would love to do
For
that. Can you
your
help
own
me?
sake.
Oh boy. Okay. Friend or foe, meet Jamana for the first time? Just a moment. Okay. Alright, I wasn't expecting that, but maybe I should have. I don't know. But hey, we now have another piece of the puzzle. So let's go get that. Do that. Up here. And over here. Starting to finally learn my way around this place. Alright, diamond one. Okay. Still don't know what that means, what that's about, but, you know, maybe it'll come in handy later. Hey, it opens up 2 more things. Awesome. One of which, yeah, we still Can't get that gear. That's the last one. All right, the bottleman is not that. I think, isn't it over here? Or... Yes, here's the bottleman. Ooh, it's crystal stuff. Okay. And again, there's something that's supposed to go there, and I don't. Oh, yes, I do. No, never mind. Kind of looks like that might fit. See, it's got those two pegs on the side, but I guess not. There must be something else that has two pegs on the side we haven't seen just yet. All right, well, let's move on to the other door. Which is all the way over here next to the telescope area, or whatever it's called, the crystal lab, yeah. No, that's the crystal lab up there, next to the watchtower. So here it is, next to the watchtower, our entrance to the watchtower. The mines is what this is. Why is this symbol, it's supposed to be represented, oh, it's a pick, of course, duh. A mining pick or rock pick or whatever. Speaking of which, there's one right there. Oh, really? Uh-huh. Okay. Think I see where this is going. Well, maybe. No, maybe not. This looks like it's a magnetic. Okay. Oh, look. Another thing we're definitely going to need to sketch. Ad break in progress. Alright, let's read up here. Ancient gateways. Ancient gateways are the links between the worlds of the world chain. Even though these passageway entrances are part of our world since time immemorial, our knowledge of them is very limited. As the material of these portals is literally invulnerable, sampling them and determining their age has been impossible so far. The mystery of the gateways serves as the cradle of many different religions all around the world chain. According to the teachings of Bakunists, the journey between two portals is a step towards the liberation of the soul. Bakunists. So Bakun was a spiritual guru who started the Bakunist pilgrimage. He mysteriously disappeared in a passage between two ancient gateways at the age of 109. I wonder if that's going to be important or significant. Disappeared in the passage between gateways. Interesting. These people gave up their past to become lifelong travelers. Many people believe that the gateways are divine gifts, and they worship these monuments as the shrines of their gods. Some groups are covering their portals with flowers and fruits of their worlds as a celebration. Though several cultist tribes around the Lashan line, wherever that is, believe that human blood must be offered to their gods and use the gateways as their sacrificial altars. Yikes. A prominent theory states that the gateways are devices built by a technologically advanced, long extinct ancient civilization. So no one knows where they came from then, I guess. Apparently. Mystery of the gateways serves the cradle. Yeah, see, they don't know. Okay. As they serve as the very pillars of the interworld communication and the most important passages of the Empire's trade routes, the gateways are essential elements of all civilized worlds. See, we're not civilized, so that makes sense. Okie dokie. Doesn't really magnify much there, does it? Got little small samples of the crystals there. It doesn't seem to be doing anything there or there. 5 lit lines there. There's the plus and minus. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I think I see what this is all about here. So you have like 5 or 6 tries to get the right amount there, perhaps. So this adds 1, 2, 3. Let me get it. Stop moving around here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This adds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 7 and 5 are added on here. 7 and 5. This subtracts. Actually, I didn't quite count. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this subtracts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's add those 7 back. And does this, what does this subtract? 5? Yeah, or 5. So we can add or subtract 7 or 5. And we need a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 5, we need 11. We have 15 total. So, and only so many chances before it resets. So we can definitely do 7 and 5 is 12. We can do 7, 7, 14. Minus 5 is a 9. That's still not going to get us where we need 4. And then 7 is 11, actually. Let me see here. What did I say there? If we did 7 twice, we get 14. Minus 5. And then minus another 5 would take us down to 4. And then add 7 again. And we got 11. And I hear some electrical current there. Maybe now it's magnetized. So let's pull the lever. And yes, it stays there. Thank you. It's a little janky, but it's staying there at least. Yay, we made it across. All right, we got plenty of stuff to look at over here. Just release it. I don't want to find out. I'm going to go ahead and save the game right now. Because we are at the end of our stream time here. Almost 2 hours. Yay. Well, that was fun. Got a little bit frustrating there for a while. I did a hell of a lot of wandering around. Of course, I attribute that to the fact that I just can't stay focused and I have a terrible time remembering where things are and all that. So, like for example, trying to find where I put that lever in. That was probably the biggest one problem I ran into tonight. But hey, stay maximized, you. Anyway, regardless, we got there in the end, and so now we have a new place to explore and more things to do. Yay! Look forward to continuing this probably Thursday evening, just in a couple of days. The 30th of October, Halloween Eve. Hope to see you all there. Also, Extra Life, be there, please. I will be streaming from noon November 7th to noon November 8th. Feel free to drop by. Or right here at twitch.tv/Kerbon75. Or if you don't mind, please stop by my Extra Life page and donate. There should be links below here on Twitch. Actually, I haven't updated those yet to the latest, to this year's thing. So I'll get that done sometime before the next stream, before Thursday. Yeah, I keep forgetting about all these things I got to do in preparation for Extra Life, I tell you. But you can also go to bit.ly or bit.ly/CPM-donate-2025. that will take you to my donation page as well. So, once again, thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time. And until then, please take care and stay safe out there.